So this is Germanicus and Piso from the Cambridge Latin Anthology. Prose set text for OCR, first examination in summer 2020. Section 1. Piso in Syria. But Gnaeus Piso, in order to begin his plans more quickly, after he reached Syria and the legions, began to help the most disreputable of the soldiers with generous gifts and bribery. When he had got rid of the long-serving centurions and the strict tribunes, and had handed over their posts to his own clients, he began to allow idleness in the camp, hooliganism in the cities, and the soldiers to run riot through the countryside. Nor did Plancina, Piso's wife, conduct herself as was proper for a woman, but she used to attend the exercises of the cavalry and throw insults at Agrippina and at Germanicus. This was known to Germanicus, but the more pressing concern was to attend first to the Armenians. Section 2. The death of Germanicus, black magic. His belief that poison had been received from Piso increased the savage force of the illness, and in the floor and walls were found the dug-up remains of human bodies, spells and curses, and the name of Germanicus inscribed on tablets made of lead, cremated remains that were charred and smeared with rotten flesh, and other evil objects with which it is believed that souls are dedicated to the gods of the underworld. At the same time, agents sent by Piso were being accused because they seemed to be waiting for signs of ill health. These things were taken in by Germanicus no less in anger than they were through fear. He composed a letter in which he renounced his friendship with him. Section 3. The death of Germanicus, dying wishes. For a short while, Germanicus believed that he was getting better. Then his body became tired. When the end arrived, he addressed his friends who were standing by in this way: "There will be an opportunity for you to complain before the Senate and invoke the laws. It is proper that friends do not escort a dead man in pointless lamentation, but that they remember what he wanted and carry out what he ordered. You will avenge me if you cared for me rather than for my status." His friends, clasping the right hand of the dying man, swore that they would give up their life rather than give up revenge. Section 4. The death of Germanicus, reactions. And not much afterwards he died, to the great grief of the province and the surrounding people. Foreign peoples and kings mourned. So great had been the friendliness of that man to his allies, his forgiveness to enemies. Because of his looks and his eloquence, he had acquired the respect of everyone. And there were some who compared him to Alexander the Great, because of his appearance, his short life, the manner and location of his death. For they declared that each one was endowed with a handsome body, was descended from a distinguished family, and had perished at only just 30 years old. Section 5. Mourning. Agrippina versus Piso and Plancina. But Agrippina, although worn out by grief and a sick body, was nevertheless impatient of everything which might delay revenge.